We're here with head coach Jay Harris. Unfortunate defeat on the road, first overtime match of the season. Can you talk about what you saw from the sidelines?
I'm proud of the way we played. We went down there, we executed our game plan up until the point in putting the ball in the back of the net. We dominated the game. It shows they had some shots, but a lot of those were limited to outside of the box. They took their chances well, and I congratulate Ave on their game plan, and their set pieces came through for them. But in the course and the duration of the 90 minutes and some overtime in the actual flow of the game, we dominated the game, and we done exactly what we was meant to do. As I said, apart from putting the ball in the back in the net, which is extremely unfortunate and it hurts. But we have to take out the positives from the game and continue to grow on that and work on some of the deficiencies and be better.
And when you were talking about not putting the ball in the back of the net, how do you go into a training session with Southeastern coming up and practicing, like making sure you put that ball in the net? How do you do that when you're coming into a training session?
Well, you're going to have less chances against Southeastern than you did against Ave, so you've got to be more clinical. We have to have a different mindset, and naturally that comes with playing different teams. You have a different mindset, whether you try and educate yourself and try and prepare the same for every single team. As a player, it's hard sometimes because with certain records and different things like that. But in no way did I think we underperformed against Ave. I thought we went in with a great mindset. We travelled all the way down there. And we matched up against them, and we done exactly what I was meant to do, as I said, in terms of playing the game and dominating them around the field. Southeastern is a different beast. They are a very good team with talented individuals. They just beat the #1 team in the country, so playing them is going to be an extremely tough game. It flips it around. That going down to Ave, we was the favourite. Southeastern's coming here, and we're the underdogs. But it's an opportunity for us to shock the country, and that's the mindset you have to take. That you got to go in, you got to have the resilience on the defensive side, and you really got to be clinical when you get your opportunity going forward.
And then looking back at this game with the first overtime match, like I alluded to, can you talk about the fitness level and how you have to change your mindset with 2 golden goal periods and running 107 minutes as opposed to the original 90 minutes?
Well, both teams go into it with the same mindset. They have their players, we have our players. So nutrition and kind of endurance is the same for everyone. And we, as I said, we matched up well. We done well. They did fitness wise wasn't a factor in them winning the game. They didn't outrun us and outwork us, and we got tired. We continued in overtime to do the same sort of thing, and we had our set pieces and we didn't capitalise on those, and then we had numerous opportunities, not just the shots, but getting the balls in positions where the final decision was either wrong or we missed the target. It's our inability. We let that game slip.
And then you were talking about set pieces. Both of the goals scored by Ave were from set pieces. Looking at like Southeastern, I'm sure they're going to see the tape of that, but how do you work on that in practice and make sure that doesn't happen again, or at least limit those chances?
Well, it's easy to look at one game and say, set pieces, for the failure on set pieces, you guys need to work on that. And no doubt we do, because we continue to work on that every other day. But if you look at the 4 previous games, you'll see that we didn't get scored on the set pieces. So, we obviously made a mistake, and maybe we switched off in that moment, which you can't afford to do. But you can't take a small thing in a game and blow it up, and all of a sudden we need to start working on set pieces because we were so bad. In that moment we were, but you look at the totality of the season, and we've done a great job on set pieces. So we need to just not get carried away.
And then looking to Wednesday against Southeastern, I know you've talked a little bit about it. Can you talk about what your goals are for this game, and then also the final regular season match at home?
The goal is to keep it tight. You've got to frustrate them a little bit. They have talented players. So we have to go in with the mindset that, hey, listen, we might get pushed back a little bit, but we've got to be resilient. And when we get the ball at our feet and the opportunities to move the ball, we're going to have set ways that we want to do to try and capitalise. And we need to execute on that. You don't want to be pushed back so far where it's hard to get out your half, and the ball could just keep coming back and you're under pressure and under pressure. We need to be able to relieve the pressure, but we also need to know how to soak it up and when to go at the right times.
All right. Well, we appreciate your time and discussing the game, and we wish you the best of luck against Southeastern.
Thank you.